Season 2 of Small Town Spotlight, sponsored by Charlie Clark Auto Group.
KTSM 9 News at 6 live on location today as we continue with our Small Town Spotlight series, and this week we're going big, and I mean real big. We're coming to you live from Inn of the Mountain Gods in Mescalero, New Mexico, and it is all made possible by the fine folks over at Charlie Clark Nissan. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for this very special edition of KTSM 9 News Small Town Spotlight. I'm Andy Morgan.
And I'm Monica Cortez, and as you can tell, it's a little breezy out here. My hair is a little messy. But you know what? It is such a beautiful place to be. I mean, we are definitely escaping the heat from El Paso right now, and everything is so beautiful, so green, so lush. We talked about the Ruidoso Downs in our 5 p.m. hour, and we have a lot in store here today. So I'm really excited about that. Let's talk a little bit about what we are going to talk about in this show, shall we? So we're going to start off with taking a look back at the history of Inn of the Mountain Gods Resort. We're then going to be speaking to the marketing director of Inn of the Mountain Gods Resort and Casino about all the fun things that they have planned here. Then we're going to take a nice little tour of the Inn of the Mountain Gods, and we're going to wrap it up real nicely with the history of Ruidoso. So I'm really excited about all of that.
A lot of fun things to do up here in Mescalero as well as Ruidoso. And joining us, it wouldn't be a small town spotlight if we didn't have Chief Meteorologist Robert Bettis. And Robert, I'll tell you this much, Robert. If nothing else in terms of coming up here and it being a go-to for a short weekend getaway, 73 degrees right now. It is perfect.
So nice.
Isn't it beautiful? I mean, my gosh, guys, welcome. I know it's 93 degrees in El Paso right now. Winds are gusting to about 31 miles per hour. But here at the Inn of the Mountain Gods in Mescalero, right on their championship golf course, it's windy, gusts to about 33 miles per hour, but it feels so good. Now, we've had some interesting things happening right here at the lake behind me. Periodically, helicopters have been coming with large balloons and scooping up the water. There's a little fire that's broken out on Botello Road, which is about 6 miles from here. I hear it's small, and tribal leaders say that the fire hopefully will be under control very soon. Of course, these small town spotlights wouldn't happen without the Charlie Clark Automotive Group. And deep in concentration, Bobby Bone is lining up. He's playing today, it's a big one, for the 2024 QX50 Infinity from Charlie Clark. Let's see him make this important putt. Okay, well, we're going to have your full forecast, and we're going to work on just pulling back a little bit. Got it. Coming up in just a bit. Andy, Monica?
Man, okay, so I don't know a lot about golf, but
Putting's the hardest part.
Yes, I was about to say, and with this wind, I don't think it's helping much. I don't know.
It definitely is a humbling game, as Bobby Bone just found out.
I love that. Well, okay, so I've always had it wrong, Andy. So whenever I thought of Inn of the Mountain Gods, I thought Ruidoso, but I was mistaken. It's Mescalero, New Mexico, Apache County, and or country, I should say, Apache Country, and it's just so beautiful. There's so much to it.
Especially, this is a go-to whenever you do visit Ruidoso, or you come and stay at Inn of the Mountain Gods. They have just about everything you can do. You saw Robert and Bobby Bone over at the championship golf course. I've actually played this course a couple times myself.
Really?
Yep. They have a beautiful spa inside, and of course, try your hand if you're feeling lucky at the casino.
Gambling a
So
little
much to do here at Inn of the Mountain Gods, and a rich history and how this resort and casino came to be. Take a look.
The Inn of the Mountain Gods, the original property, opened in 1975 on July 4th.
Owned by the Mescalero Apache tribe, this hotel has a lot of historical significance for the Mescalero Apache culture. In fact, according to the director of marketing for the Inn of the Mountain Gods, the remodeled resort was built in such a way that it reflects as more of a museum, highlighting parts of their culture.
So in the architecture of the building, as you come into the Circle Drive, you'll see what we call our crown dancers or gahan. That symbolizes who we are as Mescalero Apache people essentially. They were given to us by Creator to pray, to protect. They carry our prayers up. So that is such a powerful piece that we wanted our guests that come here to come in. What is that all about? Oh, I know I'm someplace different. I'm not in the outside world. I mean, you're almost transported to a different place where there's that real, like, what's going on here? There has to be a higher power, a creator, and you see that. Then when you get off and you're walking into the hotel, you see this beautiful great hall, and there's these beautiful brown pillars and kind of golden outcroppings at the top. That symbolizes who we are as the Mescalero people from the mescal plant and the way the leaves fold over one another. So that's a staple food for us, but it says so much more. Our window showcases our White Mountain, our sacred mountain. That's where we believe the Creator brought us from. The lake, of course, water brings life, cleanses, purifies, does all of that. And then all the artwork that is in the resort, including the rooms, it's all done by Mescalero Apache tribal members.
Kaji adds that the entire experience that you will receive from staying at the resort encompasses who they are as a tribe.
We say if you're hungry, come to us, we'll give you something to eat. If you're thirsty, we'll give you something to drink. If you need rest, come, we'll watch over you, you rest up and come back. If you need healing, we'll pray for you. And this is healing, but come again in a good way and visit us again. So that's really who we are.
Well, there you guys have it. If that didn't want to bring you in, I don't know what will. But now we have the beautiful Sarah Kaji joining us. She is the Director of Marketing for the Inn of the Mountain Gods. Thank you so much for being here.
And Sarah, when it comes to Inn of the Mountain Gods, what makes this resort, casino, spa, maybe stand out from some of the others in the state of Mexico? I imagine a lot of it has to do with
the scenery?
That back there.
Yes, absolutely. Well, we are located in the Sacramento Mountains. We're not near any metropolitan area, and we are surrounded with all this gorgeous beauty. So you can't beat that.
Yeah.
And you know, we touched it a little bit on this particular story, but you were saying that you love to give back to the community, and you have an event happening this weekend. So talk a little bit about that.
Oh, yes. So we have Mark Chestnut this weekend. So that'll be our Memorial Day concert. And then the following weekend, we do the Gus Macker. It's the largest one in the state of New Mexico.
I'm not sure that we need to do much work in convincing people to head up here to Ruidoso, Mescalero, and maybe enjoy some of the longer weekends that we have coming up this weekend. Obviously, 4th of July weekend coming up, Father's Day, a lot of different things. Is summer kind of one of your more busier times of the year? Or, I mean, you also look at the winter, you have Ski Apache just right up the road.
Yes, definitely summer is one of our busiest times of the year. Everybody's trying to get out of the heat. Mm-hmm. There's no place better. You know, our temperatures are really good. The weather's pretty optimal. You have some great thunderstorms. And then, like you said, Ski Apache in the wintertime, you know, we kind of don't have a downtime. And we hit all 4 seasons. So it's a really nice place to be.
That is incredible.
I'm jealous.
I am too. I wish I could just stay here forever. Anything else you would like to add?
Oh gosh, I mean, that we have every modern convenience that you could possibly want. We have some great food, but you know, this is the place to come if you just need some peace and some relaxation. That's here for you. It's healing. And then if you need your hair on fire, we have some great entertainment, great casino play. So it's all here.
Awesome.
Sarah, thank you so much for the time. Thank you for being incredible hosts. We're having a lot of fun, and we're just getting started here.
Awesome. It's glad to have you all here.
Thank you,
Come on
Sarah.
in El Paso.
There you go.
There you go. We still have a lot more to get to, like Andy said, but first we do want to send it back to the studio.
Yeah, let's get over to Oriana Botero, who has our headlines of the day. Hey there, Oriana.
Breaking news just into our newsroom. El Paso police are investigating a reported shooting in central El Paso. According to police, the shooting has closed a section of US 54 northbound. El Paso police say a person was taken to a local hospital where they died. Investigators say one person has been detained and believe it was a road rage incident. No other details were provided. This is still a developing story. Make sure you stay with KTSM both on air and online for the latest updates. Evacuation orders have been lifted after the U.S. Forest Service says the Moser fire has been contained to 96 acres. This is video from yesterday as fire crews work to contain the wildfire at the Lincoln National Forest, about 4 miles east of Cloudcroft, New Mexico. The cause of the wildfire is unknown at this time. Residents can return home but are urged to remain on standby if conditions change. Well, that was a look at your top stories for today. Let's go ahead and send things over to Andy Morgan and Monica Cortez, who are live at Mescalero, New Mexico for our Small Town Spotlight series. Hey there, guys.
Oh, thank you so much, Oriana. Well, we are still dealing with a little bit of the breeze, as you can tell.
At least it's a cool breeze.
It's a very
I
nice,
like the cool breeze. And
yeah.
what else I like, especially when you come up to Ruidoso, you want that mountain feel, right? You want that cabin feel.
Yes.
And that's a big staple for, you know, the village of Ruidoso.
I think so too. And when we were driving up here, there were signs that said, hey, watch out for elk. We didn't get to see any, but I feel like that's what you come up here to see, the wildlife, everything. It's just a beautiful place to be. How about we talk a little bit about the history behind Ruidoso?
I love this place. Everybody comes here, they sit and gather on their porches. They enjoy the sound of the river. They enjoy the scenery. They enjoy the horses, the elk, the deer, of course, just enjoying the mountain. I think it's all of that. Yeah, they're coming to get away from everyday rat race and just unwind, get in the mountains, get some fresh air.
From Lubbock, Texas. We come in here to visit. We come here all the time. It's one of our favorite places to stay.
Ski, whether they're coming to hunt, casinos, shop, there's everything here. There has been lots of proposals in this cabin. The cabins have been here for 100 years, May 20th. We have whirlpool tubs, we have king-size bed, we have a porch out on the side.
Very comfortable and quiet, and we're right on the river. Who could ask for more?
That last adjective, the quietness.
Yeah.
Absolutely the quietness. Some of my favorite memories in coming up to Ruidoso, staying here, 100% has been able to stay at a cabin, especially for someone like me, kind of grew up in the mountains, that sort of thing.
The cold weather.
It's an escape, more or less.
Oh, I love that. And you know what? It is an escape from what you see in El Paso every day. So it is a nice little vacation, even if it's just for a day or two.
Just for a couple days.
I love that. Well, we still have a lot more to share with you guys, so don't go anywhere. Thanks for watching KTSM 9 News, special edition of Small Town Spotlight.
Your local weather authority, Robert Bettis, the Borderlands' only certified broadcast meteorologist.
I pulled out my cell phone right at about 5:30 this evening and captured this. Basically, what's been happening are helicopters are coming from firefighters. They scoop up water in the lake, the biggest lake in the region, and they take it to fight the fire. Not only the firefighters in Cloudcroft, but another small fire that broke out on Botello Road. That's about 6 miles from the Inn of the Mountain Gods. We pray for all of those fires to be put out. Of course, we're out here. It's 73 degrees in Ruidoso right now. Winds are gusting to about 33 miles per hour. And of course, this is the first Native American championship golf course in all of North America. And Bobby Bone from the Charlie Clark Automotive Group is about ready to take a very important putt. He's playing for the QX50. Let's see how he does. He was a little strong before, and now he's ready to go for it. Okay. All right. Well, here's your forecast. We're gonna have stronger winds tomorrow, gusting to about 40 miles per hour. No dust. We'll talk about your forecast for the Memorial Day weekend ahead. The strongest winds are actually going to be hitting us on Saturday. Saturday, those winds will be gusting to 50 miles per hour. We could see a slight dusty haze on that day. Then on Sunday, things get a lot better. The winds pull back, high temperature goes down to 94. On Memorial Day, pretty nice day, 96, sunshine. The winds will be fairly light. And then get ready because high pressure builds up rapidly for the following days. Tuesday, we're going to be close at about 99 degrees. 100, potentially our first of the year on Wednesday as that high pressure reaches its maximum, both on Wednesday and Thursday, before we start to cool back down again. These small town spotlights are wonderful, and they simply could not happen without the Charlie Clark Automotive Group. Bobby Bone, come on over here, man.
Yes, sir.
Wow. First the putt went a little too far, then it was just a little shy. If you had won the QX50, can you give us a little tour of what we'd be looking at here,
You're looking at a QX50 right here. This one's a sport. This one's got the semi-aniline leather, red with the black. Has a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. It's going to get almost 36 miles per gallon highway. I mean, come on, you can't go better with this.
Look at that two-tone leather in there.
Yes.
That's just absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
And you know what, Bobby, I just want to say I kind of feel a little bit guilty. We normally do the clap, and I think it distracted you.
I understand. Just a little bit.
We'll try to get you back on the course soon.
I appreciate
Shall
that.
we do one for old time's sake?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Everybody, oh, please, come follow along at home. Ready?
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
One time.
You can tap your foot, whatever you want.
Yes.
Hey, stay with KTSM 9 News and the Small Town Spotlight. We'll be right back.
TSM 9 Sports with Sam Guzman. Sponsored by Glasheen Vyas and Enderman Injury Lawyers.
Almost every year since 2002, UTEP has inducted some of its most prestigious student athletes, coaches, teams, and administration into its Athletics Hall of Fame. Today, UTEP revealed the class of 2024 that features 5 individuals who will now go down as minor legends. Here's the class of 2024, pretty stacked class as well. Headlining it is Toby Amusan, the current world record holder in the 100-meter hurdles, ran at UTEP in 2016 and 2017. Then there's Tony Tolbert, the 3-time Super Bowl champ with the Dallas Cowboys, played 2 seasons at UTEP in the late 1980s. Men's basketball legends Brandon Wolfram and Beto Batista are part of this year's Hall of Fame class as well. And wrapping it all up is Isabel Piekarska, a member of the UTEP women's basketball centennial team. So there is the UTEP Athletics Hall of Fame class of 2024. This class will be inducted into the Hall of Fame on October 15th at the Sun Bowl. Well, the last time New Mexico State baseball played in a conference tournament, the Aggies won it all. In 2022, NMSU won the Western Athletic Conference tournament and punched its ticket to the NCAA Regionals. This year, NMSU is back playing postseason ball, but things look very different as the Aggies have a very new-looking team from players to coaches and are playing in a new conference as well. To Ruston, Louisiana we go. NMSU taking on Dallas Baptist in the first round of the Conference USA Baseball Championships. Top third scoreless game, 2 outs, runners in the corners. Mitch Namey at the plate some way, somehow gets this ball into play and stays in play. Third baseman looking silly. That's a fair ball. NMSU scores. 1-0 lead for the Aggies, and taking a second look at it, look at the ball comes off the knob of Navy's bat, and again the baseball gods just playing into the hands of New Mexico State right now. Later on, Dallas Baptist would take the lead here in the 4th. Patriots extend its lead off of this Grant J RBI double. DBU would go up 4-1 after 4. Top of the 6th, Aggies trailing 5-2. Romeo Ballesteros line drive to right field. That brings in Steve Solorzano. Aggies cut its deficit down to 2 runs, but could not cut it down anymore. Dallas Baptist holds on for a 5-3 win. NMSU suffers its first loss of the double elimination tournament. Aggies will be playing for its season the rest of the way. Next up, Western Kentucky tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Well, now it's time to head back out to Mescalero for our Small Town Spotlight series. And that's where we send things over to KTSM 9 Sports reporter Kelly Horzen, who is live out there with the rest of the crew. Kelly, looks like a great time. Show is all yours.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sam. It is absolutely beautiful out here at the Inn of the Mountain Gods, specifically the Champions Golf Course. I actually had the honor of coming out here about 2 or 3 weeks ago, where I was able to go out on the course, see all the new improvements they're making, as well as learn about the extensive history that is here. I was hosted by a PGA professional who told me it all. Take a lesson.
So this is the hole. This is one of the ones I really like, just because, you know, you got, once we clean the cattails down, you kind of have that background there with the lake. This place, there's something about this place that I feel like is unique to other golf courses in the state and the country. I felt that there was a lot of potential that still was untapped here at the Intermountain Gods. It went from taking a couple trees down to wanting a golf ramp to like, let's get people to take pictures with the beautiful Sierra Blancas in the background. We felt like, well, let's just give the people that place where they wanted, you know, to take pictures and put that rock there. The rock has been there for 20 years and it's just kind of been hidden at the golf maintenance. We decided to kind of bring it out, clean it up and repaint it. We felt that that rock is a big part of this place, you know, a big piece of history here, and it's just didn't have a place for it at the time, and then things just kind of happened where it just got forgotten. We were wanting to try to add just more value to this place as we see it. Being in this area as long as I have and being in New Mexico, I didn't even know it was the birthplace of native golf. I felt like if I have a pretty well extensive background in golf, and if I don't know it, I'm sure there's many other people that don't realize that.
Cultural definitely has a big play as far as the name and the culture here, you know. We want to represent Mescalero and the culture and the people here, you know. When this inn first established, you know, this was a big revenue outlet for the tribal people here on the Mescalero Apache Reservation. So to have this big revenue and outlet being able to help the tribe and benefit, you know, the tribal members and the people here is definitely something that they are very proud of. This is the crown dancer. Yeah, so this is the crown dancer or mountain god. Crown dancers are the ones that pray for the blessings, you know, of the people and the land and everybody, you know, that's in one. So into the mountain gods, it's almost representing, you know, come here, be healed, you know, get peace, get serenity while you're here, and enjoy your experience while you're here at Into the Mountain Gods.
Well, you just got the royal treatment out there, Kelly, a PGA pro teaching you the ropes and taking a tour of the course.
Yeah, it was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I had a blast with that story, and I'm just so grateful that I was able to come out here and tell the story of this great place.
Yeah. Wow, that is amazing. So I guess now you and I are going to have to get together so you can teach me, because I don't know how to play.
Absolutely. That sounds like a blast. It'll be fun.
I'll be at the sports book.
We'll meet up after.
There you go. There you go. I like it. I like it. Awesome. Kelly, thank you very much.
All right, well, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this quick break. Back, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to this special edition of Small Town Spotlight, all the way from Mescalero, New Mexico, otherwise known as Apache Country.
Yeah, we're live at the Inn of the Mountain Gods Resort and Casino. Every time I come up to this neck of the woods, whether it be Mescalero or Ruidoso, I'm always forecast watching. I put on my certified weather watcher hat, because whether I'm looking out for maybe the snow totals to go up to Ski Apache,
the temperatures,
when it's going to be a good time to go out and play 18 here at the golf course, weather's a big part of this area.
Oh, absolutely. There's so much to do, Andy. I can't wait to show you what I did here the last time I came over for this special edition, but I know that we got some weather to talk about.
That's right. Chief Meteorologist Robert Bettis joins us now, and always interesting to see what Robert's up to.
What is he doing?
enjoying myself when it's 73 degrees and the winds don't bother you at all, even though they've been gusting to 33 miles per hour. Man, you just want to get out here and enjoy it. The Inn of the Mountain Gods has been exceptionally gracious to us. And Mescalero, what a wonderful, beautiful place on planet Earth. Of course, these small town spotlights wouldn't happen with my dear friend, Bobby Bone from the Charlie Clark Automotive Group. You ready to put a little on the line there, Bobby?
I'm ready to put a little
One of those
line.
Charlie Clark cars?
Oh, yes, sir.
I'm not bad.
I understand.
Okay, here's your forecast. So we can expect a high temperature tomorrow, a little cooler at 92 degrees. The winds are going to be a factor, especially on Saturday. I'm going to have your detailed Memorial Day weekend forecast coming up in just a little bit. Monica, Andy?
Robert, thank you very much. Want to get back to, of course, we're here at Inn of the Mountain Gods in Mescalero. We've been also highlighting Ruidoso. Definitely a go-to spot for a lot of El Pasoans. Vacation in this neck of the woods. Just a short hop, skip, and a jump, if you will, up here for a short weekend getaway. But I wanted to highlight some of the history of Ruidoso, kind of how it came to be. I actually have a fun fact here.
Yes.
It all started with Captain Paul Dallin, built the oldest building, and that still stands here in Ruidoso.
Yeah, so the Dallin Mill, the old Dallin Mill, goes all the way back to 1868. Can you believe that? And was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2013. But that's not all. There were plenty of more staples developed within the years. How about we check it out?
All right.
Around 1867, I guess, right around there somewhere, he built a mill called the Dowlin's Mill. And it's located about half a mile down this, right here on the right. It's still here today. So he was the founding father of Ruidoso. Captain Paul Dowling, right around 1900 or even up into 1920, there were only 300 people in Ruidoso. But the first major developments here was in 1923. And that was when a gentleman by the name of Mr. Carter, Ike Wingfield, and the Wingfields, you'll hear about the Wingfield Dairy and the Wingfield Park, and now we have a museum. I'll tell you this, there's another thing people really need to understand about Ruidoso. We're surrounded by the forest. There's no place to expand. So we're not going to be a great big old city in the mountains. We're going to be Ruidoso in the mountains. And we're developing a lot of recreation here in Ruidoso. And the city government is. And they have they've done strategic planning. And it's all based around environmentally safe, sound, fun as we grow. Because we know we're going to run out of land.
Very interesting to see how the village of Ruidoso came to be. When it first started out, you just heard some 300 people, and now a population of over 7,000.
Man, I love it. And you know what? It's one of those things that you don't really stop to see all the beautiful historic aspects, but now I'm just going to go down Ruidoso and I'm going to keep an eye out for everything.
Life moves a little bit slower when it comes to mountain life.
I do. You know what? You're right.
All right. We got much more to get to. Make sure you're staying with us. This is KTSM 9 News, Small Town Spotlight.
Local Weather Authority, Robert Bettis, the Borderlands' only certified broadcast meteorologist.
My friend, Robert Bettis, is about to hit the putt of a lifetime for a 2023 Nissan Altima. He can do it, Robert. Robert Bettis, the little Bobby as we call him, he's gonna do it. Come on, Robert, you got this shot. Right there, there's the hole, Robert. Oh, Robert!
It was all this.
Yeah, but Robert, I was excited. Let's go.
Okay, Bobby. You know what? You can't have a bad time at the Small Town Spotlight, of course. Charlie Clark Automotive Group and Bobby Bone making it happen Let's talk weather. Here comes your exclusive 9-day forecast. Now, tomorrow, the winds are going to get a little bit stronger. Expect those winds right out of the southwest, gusting to about 40 miles per hour. No dust, however. Then the winds pull back slightly on Friday, enough to call it windy, but not enough to produce a blowing dust. Then we'll see the strongest winds on Saturday. High temperature, 96 degrees that day, but good news, the rest of the weekend shall be nice. Sunday will be sunny and 94 with fairly light winds. On Memorial Day, light winds and a high temperature of 96. Then get ready because high pressure begins to build back up over the borderland. And when it does, of course, that's going to mean our next shot at that first triple-digit day. I think we're going to be very close on Tuesday, and then we'll have that first day on Wednesday, 100, 100 as well on Thursday. Okay, Bobby. Tell me what I almost won.
Oh, you have a 2023 Nissan Altima SR Sport. This one has a 2.5-liter four-cylinder. It gets almost 36 miles per gallon highway.
I'm sorry, what?
36 miles per gallon highway, Robert. That's what you're going to get. You get leather interior. You're going to get this one has a new 12.3-inch screen, touch screen right there.
It's beautiful.
Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Let's go.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Bobby, we come out here, we do the clap.
Yes,
we
sir.
have a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
But at the end of the day, Charlie Clark, he loves these small town spotlights.
Yes.
He loves what we do. Why does he love spotlighting little communities?
He does, because it's all about the experience. It's more than just buying a car. It's about the experience with Charlie Clark. He wants you to be part of the Charlie Clark family. That's what you do when you come to Charlie Clark. Let's go.
I want a rematch one more time without the... It's a little distracting.
Are you sure?
Yeah, when you're putting for a car.
I get it. I get it.
I'm going to try to mess your rhythm up there.
No.
Can't be done. Okay, stay with KTSM 9 News. More Small Town Spotlight coming up right after this.
Welcome back to this special edition of KTSM 9 News Small Town Spotlights. We've had a lot of fun. We've been spotlighting Ruidoso, and we are coming to you live on location from Inn of the Mountain Gods in Mescalero, New Mexico.
It's been so much fun, Andy, and I will say this, I'm so glad that the winds shifted so that it's blowing my hair away from my face.
There you go.
I love that. And so, okay, I actually got a tour of this beautiful resort. I'm not going to say too much, but I will say this, Andy. I was not prepared to go ziplining, but I'm so happy that I did.
Ziplining?
It was the most incredible experience that you'll only get here, and you'll see why in just a second. Check it out. When you guys think of Ruidoso, you probably think of Inn of the Mountain Gods, but did you know that you're wrong? This is Apache country, Mescalero, New Mexico, and it has a lot of great things to offer. Come on, let's check it out. Today we're meeting with Frizzell Jr., Chief Operating Officer of Inn of the Mountain Gods. First of all, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And second of all, one of the greatest things about this incredible hotel are the iconic views.
Absolutely. Well, first off, welcome to Apache country. Let's go check out the views over here. The main reason why people come out to Mescalero is just to take in the tranquility and being able to just unwind and be able to check out the best view in the state of New Mexico. This was the dream child of our late president, Mr. Wendell Chino, who decided on this site to build it all and to have a dream come true.
Awesome. Wow, we are so privileged. Where's the next step? Where are we going to now?
You know, everybody knows about our views. They know about the casino. They know about our luxury rooms, but some things they may not know. So I want to go check out our Topgolf room.
Let's go see.
There we go. Nice shot. Yeah, so this is our Topgolf Swing Suites, and you can actually get the Topgolf experience, but it's more than just golf. We can bring food and beverage down here.
Wow, Frizzell, speaking of food, I'm getting a little hungry. Where can we get a bite to eat?
Well, we have plenty to choose from, so let's head on upstairs and check it out.
We're here with Executive Chef Brendan, and Chef Brendan, Frizzell tells me you are by far the best chef in town. Tell us a little bit about your signature dishes and what you have to offer.
We have over 70 different types of beers, so we try to match the food with the beer. We have some baby back ribs, some carnita tacos. There's no place in the state of New Mexico that has the talent we have here.
Frizzell, that was so delicious. And you know, today's such a beautiful weather day, what else do you do around here in this beautiful hotel?
Well, we offer such a unique experience of being able to get outside and being able to basically fly over Lake Mescalero. So
What?
we're going to put you on a zip line and have you fly on down.
I'm ready, let's go. This is truly relaxing. It doesn't go that fast. And look at the lake. This is incredible.
How was it?
It was nice. And the stop wasn't that abrupt either. So we're going from a zip line to a boat, Frizzell.
Yeah, so here we also offer kayaking. You can rent a pedal boat, and you can also rent another boat with a little trolling motor, and you can fish right on the middle of Lake Mescalero.
I love that. That sounds like a great way to spend one whole day just doing that. Well, Frizzell, thank you so much. What a fun-filled experience you gave us today. This is something that visitors can truly expect.
You know, the Mescalero Apache people are here welcoming people. The majority of our staff members are Mescalero Apache people. You know, when you come to Inn of the Mountain Gods, you're not just supporting one single billionaire that owns the business. Your money spent here supports an entire community.
Frizzell, I gotta say, that was so incredible. Thank you so much for being so kind to us and showing us everything. What did you think, Andy?
I'm jealous. Looked like the most fun I've ever had.
It's always fun here every single day. We have so much to offer to our customers, so happy you guys could come out and check it out.
Man, Frizzell, and I didn't know this, but apparently you also offer horseback riding? How does that work?
Absolutely. We have some world-class stables down about a mile away from the resort here, where we'll take you down there. We have some really skilled individuals that'll take you on a 1-hour ride, an all-day ride, or just teach you how to ride a horse in particular. So it's just a fun thing for the family, and we have some really nice horses that will be good to even the kids, even the young kids.
Yeah.
So.
I also feel like a good way to experience some of the grounds and that sort of thing. Something else that's fairly new, I guess, to Inn of the Mountain Gods is the sports book that you guys have. Tell us a little bit about that and how that's been going, because I know that's fairly new here to the resort.
Yeah, absolutely. We opened a sports book here at the Inn in 2019, and then the one at Casino Apache, our sister property on the highway, in 2022. So we offer a full range of sports betting options. We partner with Caesar Sportsbook out of Vegas, and so we got all the best lines. You get to use your app to get on to look at the lines and place the bets here. We have kiosks all around the casino that you can place all the bets that you want, and it's just really convenient for everybody. They can sit in a sports bar, watch the games, place a bet right there.
Who needs Vegas?
Right? Just come here to Mescalero. And so, Frizzell, my other question is, okay, what would you suggest to returning guests?
Well, you know what? El Paso's our biggest market. So, 70% of our customers come from El Paso.
Wow.
We love people from El Paso, and we love that our customers come time and time again from El Paso. So we just invite you guys to come out. We always have something new to offer, no matter if you've been here a month ago or 10, 20 years ago. We're always evolving, doing something new. So check out our website, come out for some great new packages that we're offering now. So love to have everybody come out.
And real quick, if you had to plan the perfect weekend. Now we just saw it, because a lot of people who come from El Paso, right, since it's a short trip, maybe don't have 3, 4, 5 days to spend up here. Maybe they just have a day. Maybe they just have a night. Maybe it's 2 nights. If you were to kind of pinpoint the best thing to do for a family experience, how would you kind of plan that weekend?
Well, come out early in the morning, play some golf, and then Mom and Grandma can hit the spa, and the kids can hit the arcade, and then everybody can come together for some dinner in Wendell's, and it'll be an experience for everybody.
Oh, I love that. All right, there we go. My day has been planned. The next time we come up here. Thank you so much, Frizzell.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it, and we'll be right back after this break. You're watching KTSM 9 News Small Town Spotlight.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this special edition of Small Town Spotlight. It was so much fun. We do take a little break next week, as our resources will be spent covering the runoff election. Can you believe it's already next week?
I just can't believe we're already almost done with May.
I know.
Hard to believe that. Robert, how's your golf game?
It could have been better today.
So much for that car. We'll see you tonight at 10.
Bye.